Hey, so I've recorded a little video clip snippet tutorial thing of just my makeup today. It's the first time I've actually done my makeup since I think this whole lockdown happened. But yeah, I was going to try and do kind of voiceover, voice recording, but it's too noisy in my house. Like, for anyone with kids understands, like, you don't really get 5 minute breaks. So yeah, it's been a bit impossible to do a kind of voice talking video. Sorry that it's probably going to be all over the place and a bit rubbish, but I just wanted to do it anyway. Something to kill my time as well when I do get the evening to myself to edit and bits. So yeah, so it's just a soft glam kind of, it's an easy eye as well. I was going to attempt to actually do something more natural originally, but you know what it's like, once you get started you could get carried away. So yeah, so it's naturally soft glamish. Looks like I've made an effort without making too much of an effort. Sorry as well, like the lighting's not the best in here because I've got kind of like these fake looking lights, so it's a bit of a warm tone to it. So to start any makeup application, it's best to start with clean skin. So I'm starting with my illamasqua cleanser. Next step is to go in with a toner, and this is a Primark one. I really like how the lid, you can do that. Next step is moisturiser, again an illamasqua product. For eye cream, I'm using Bobbi Brown. And to finish, another Primark product is primer water. First step for the eyes is to prime, and this is the Helen E Stage Eyeshadow Primer. So I'm going to go in with, I think, kind of these three down here, and then maybe adding a bit of like deep tone to it. So next I'm going to go in with a shimmer. I've depotted it into this kind of setup, but it's a pinky gold duochrome by Inglot. So I'm just going to go back into the brush that had a bit of the primer on, going back over the lid just gently, try and get it a bit wet, just so the pigment has something to stick to. I'm actually going to try and use my finger with this. I don't get on with it very well with a brush. So going in with an NYX eyeliner, I'm just going as close to the lash line as possible and then smudging it in with a pencil brush. I like this eyeliner because it's cheap and just easy to use. I never really tried to do a wing liner on me anymore. I don't think it suits me. Then going in with a nude eyeliner in the waterline. I believe this is also by NYX. Their pencils are good for their price. And then bringing some of the concealer at the under eye and then blending the eyeshadows in just to imitate what I've done on top. Then going in with mascara. This was a Marc Jacobs tester one. It's quite good actually. I'm tempted to buy it, but I know they're expensive. And then going in with some eyelashes. Those are Huda Beauty ones. I think, is it Jasmine? If you ever want to know products that I've not listed correctly or named correctly, or if I said I think and you wanted to know, leave a comment and I can always actually find out for you. For the price of these eyelashes, I wasn't overwhelmed. So going in with the similar colours, just buffing out the edges that little bit more, patting and circular motions, and then wiping any excess away. Going in with the Primark Clear Gel Brow Fix. This is amazing. It sets the brows really well. It really keeps them into the position that you want them to. And just move the excess. So going in with Laura Mercier. This is a tinted moisturiser foundation. So this foundation is nice. It is quite natural. It's got SPF in it as well, which is brilliant for the summertime. We're having a lovely May right now. So yeah, this is perfect. I would say this suits all skin tones as well. Kind of blurs the pores. It makes my skin look nice and looked after. It's a good colour as well. See, with that I use my hands and then going around the details using a brush. And so going in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. I think this shade's 40NN. I just love this concealer. You'll probably see me use this a lot because it's my go-to at the minute. I do grab it a lot. I'm trying to use up my other concealer so I can just stock this one and maybe Tarte and also maybe some NARS. I like to use a brush to get close to the under eye and then also patting with a sponge. So going in with the Huda Beauty powder and Cupcake. It's a nice brightening one, it's quite light. It also is softening and blurring. Don't like to use it all over though. I feel like it can go cakey. So using a flat brush, taking some of the darker brown colour and bringing it under the eyes, close to the lash line as possible. And then blending out the edges using a fluffy brush. Going in with mascara. This one's a MAC one, MAC waterproof one. It's really good for the bottom lashes. And then I like to go over the eyelashes as well. So going on to bronzer, I'm using Give Me Sun by MAC Skin Finish, Mineralizing powder. Again, it's smoothing and softening. Can build up the colour really well. I do find this slightly a little bit orange for my liking, but when I use it on clients, for some reason I love it way more rather than on myself. And I do like to use it to go over the edges of the eyeshadow as well. And in the inner corner there, I feel like it brings my nose together, so it's a little bit wide apart. Using NARS Orgasm blusher. It's quite a peachy, pinky colour with a bit of a gold undertone. So using the Primark water spray, I'm spraying my face before highlighter. It's a good trick to get your highlighter popping. So I'm using the Soft and Gentle by MAC. It's a nice classic highlighter. I think I'll always stock this one. Suits many ages and skin tones. Well, up to about medium. So using the Benefit Brow Wiz. I love the thin mascara application on this. This is shade 3.5. I feel like on a quick day when I can't be bothered to do anything with my brows, this is perfect to just put on. And I've got one in my kit for clients. So using the MAC Shaping Tape Pen, so I get thin strokes with this. I love this. I do try to take my time, try and not press too hard, try and get the thinnest of lines. I like to just fill in some hairs. Again, it's like an easy eyebrow look without trying too hard. Gone are the days that I'll probably draw them in, block them in. On myself anyway, it's personal preference when it comes to brows. And then again, going over with a mascara, just where I feel I need it. My eyebrows are never really properly symmetrical. I never spend that much time on making them symmetrical. The only time they get symmetrical is when I get them tattooed on by my amazing eyebrow tattooist. So I'm just too lazy to do them on a day-to-day basis. But for an important day or an event or something, I would spend more time on making them symmetrical. So using Spice Lip Liner by MAC. I love this one. You'll probably see me use this a lot on my tutorials. I really should start using some of the other ones I've got. But I just love this shade. So I'm mixing two of Jeffree Star's. One's I'm Nude, and the other one, I'm sorry I forgot the name. I can add it in the description. But I like to mix them together because I'm Nude on its own could be a little bit too nude, and the other one's a nice peachy nude tone. And then going on top is the Too Faced lip gloss. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a bit like Wonderlust Stiller pigment. Spraying my face with the Morphe setting spray. Sorry, could not get my words out then. For a nice everyday look.